Hello, everyone. Oh my God. I had a little technical issues going on. My camera went like sync in, and yeah, my laptop shut off and everything while I was waiting. So, welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is the questions part of it, and I do, what you guys already know, but I do. Oh, you haven't? Oh, I don't even know what it did. On my end, it was just a camera thing with a line through it. So yeah, I had to fix that. You guys, I don't know if you guys heard me, but man, I almost imploded. Like this is not happening. But anywho's, so I do 5 spots at a time, and then I pull like small little messages in between, just because I hate dead air. It feels, I don't know. I feel like I have to do something with my hands in between the list being written up. So I will get that started. Yeah, it was kind of funny, but not. I thought Mercury retrograde ended. I don't want to continue with this. That is basically what everything was like during Mercury retrograde for me and everybody in my house. It was crazy. And I wanted to throw all the electronics. Oh, that is right. The post. Man. It needs to stop. So, alrighty. What do you have, please, spirits? Setting the intention for anybody who doesn't want to do a question. And I got my handy dandy glasses on. Hey, Juanita, welcome in. Lakia, all of you guys, hello. And LJ, I don't know if LJ is here, but I know you guys got that message on that. So here we go. For anybody who is here that doesn't answer or want a question answered, or is it just a small message? Whoever needs to hear it. What do you have, please? Ooh. Jeez. Sipping. Somebody's being nosy, but they're running. They're two-faced. Oh my gosh, and they're trapped. Somebody's like making some sort of excuses or something as to why they're trapped, but they're living like a double life. They're a backstabber. You've got nosy gossip rumors with somebody being two-faced. What is that? What is this here? It's it's an old friend. If you had an old friend that you guys had a falling out, they're going to try to reconcile with you. It feels like run. They're wearing a mask. They've got a hidden motive. And it feels like run for everything. Oh, because you've got some success coming for you. You've got like a sudden increase, and it's a Wheel of Fortune in the head of the pack. But there's a vulnerability here. You're very, this person's going to try and apologize to you through like a text. And it feels like, that's what I mean. It don't. It feels like you can accept their apology, but then it's like, I can accept the apology, but you're still going to be kept at a distance. Courage. It's unexpected. You're not expecting this. Then there's some balance here. There's an awareness. This woman, I'm breaking free from her or this person. This person, wow, they did a lot of hidden communication. The snake. This person is not a good person. And the reason why it fell apart was because you were being protected from that energy. It feels like run from this one. Run from it. Your inner guidance will tell you to not to do this. But you are going to get some clarity on, I want to say something like you'll get some clarity on who the real snake was when this comes in. And it just feels like I don't know. Don't accept. It feels like accept the apology, forgive this person. 10 of Swords, but keep it ended. This person stabbed you in the back. And now they want your shield. This person used to keep you stuck in like connections or something. Your connections, whenever this person came around, you may not have known it, but your relationships or connections that you were in, they remained stuck. Okay? So there's that situation here. The Moon. And you're going to move out of this energy, this confusion. It'll help you to remove yourself from that. So it just feels like beware of it's a foe. I don't want to say friend, it's a foe. And they gossiped a lot behind your back. Okay. All right, let me clean this up. And what do we have? Look, let me put my handy dandy glasses back on so I can see the screen. Okay, so we have 3 left, 3 spots left. Did you want to do a question, Juanita? Because there's spots open on the free list. There's 3 spots left. So I'll wait for that, and then you can do the same, adding you and Bailey and Jean can be added at the end. Yes. Okay, so we can add Juanita and then Bailey and Jean for the first free list. And then if more people pop in, I'll reopen it. But if nobody pops in, then I guess this will be a short one today. And then LJ, are you in here? I mean, if she's not, then we can just go ahead and then get through as much as we can. And then when LJ does pop in, we can just, do it that way. We need water. You know, the dailies don't make me so thirsty, but it is this one, the questions. By the time I'm done, I am so dehydrated. Yeah, because I believe it was LJ that donated. Yeah, because it was the same name. So yeah, it was LJ. Ouch, my head. Okay. All right, yeah, she might not be in here. And I'm going back to doing them the regular time. That was fun yesterday when I just used these decks, these 4 decks that I have. But yeah, we're not doing that. That one threw me off. Yesterday I was just, no. I needed a nap. So yeah. All right, Lakia, if you could post your question. Wow, I can see so much better. I can't on my laptop, but I can on the big. It's actually my TV I have it hooked to. It's big, so I can see, which is weird because you would think that I'd be able to see it. But yeah, okay. Good and bad predictions. Good job. Dating life for the August. Okay. What you tell us here on what comes out for job or relationships? What does you need to know? Oh, you might be feeling low, down. I'm not saying that word. Whoa, sweetheart. I didn't know that I don't ever look at my cards when I first get them. I didn't know that these cards had such language. I'm not going to speak it. I just don't. Mind you, I have like the worst potty mouth when I'm not, But for some reason, when I channel and I do these, I don't. Okay, so we have this. You're going to be feeling like that. And it's because of this. And then they want to, like, there's like some sweet talk that's going to happen. It feels like at the beginning or for the first part, that's what's kind of going on. And it's kind of like you're like really messed up over somebody. And then they show up. If somebody left or did something, there's some sort of opportunity that's going to show up because you got the doorbell, and then you've got like some opportunity or new hope, and then it feels like don't stay in control of what this is or how it's coming. Just allow it to show up, because this does look like stressed and feeling like, oh my gosh. And strong. Within the next 7 to like week or two, something's going to happen and it's going to move you forward. Didn't we just discuss that? That is so funny. In the daily, we were just talking about where somebody who, okay, wait, let me read that all the way. Too much pride, too much confidence in me. Right, I don't want. Okay, this feels like somebody or something, some opportunity is going to come. And it's going to help you go the distance. And this could be that where somebody shows up and they want to help you. And you might say like, no, because you, like you said, yeah, this message. And the round table. This person, it feels like a team project. This feels like if you're struggling with something, it feels like somebody's going to show up to give you a helping hand. And it feels like it's going to be like a team project. And it feels like accept it. Because normally you would turn it down. But it's to help you. Hey, LJ. And then there's some sweet talk. It feels like this might be a man who tries to help you. Wow. They show up at the perfect time. At the exact perfect time where you need them to. They show up and see you have to be vulnerable and you don't want to. Yeah. It's like, no, because I don't want to be boggled down by that. Oh. This is literally what we were just talking about. The end of the daily. It feels like it helps you through something. At a new job. Okay. I don't know. You might want to watch just I don't know if you watched the daily or not. But that might be linked. The last part of it. Of that whole thing that I did for the collective. And it feels like that's kind of what shows up. Something shows up and helps you. And it feels like they show up right at the perfect time. And it like changes things for you in a positive way. Okay. So it feels like accept the help. Oh, at a job. This does feel like money. It does. So it feels like if somebody offers you a helping hand, like a leg up with money, it feels like take it. Oh, okay. Yeah, even it could be that too. It could be the man that's trying to help you. But it feels like something to help you get okay. Alrighty. You're welcome. Okay, so for a diamond, water essence, towards okay. Let's go to this deck. What are S's thoughts? rose. Diamond. Good night. Separation. What are the thoughts here while they are separated? Deepening. Oh, this feels like a leave behind your fears and be honest. It feels like while in separation, something is deepening and needing to leave behind some fears because they're stopping this from growing. And it's like having a heart-to-heart conversation. Tell me more. Judgment. Feels like doing a clearing. Wow. It feels like his judgment is to feel like I love this person. This is a person I can really connect with. And the message, he's going to, wow, you got double message. And then it's like to make things clear. It feels like, tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. This person is very hesitant because I don't know. This person might fear like you've got other people around. Strength. Yeah, it feels like within a week, this person is going to message you. And it feels like having a heart-to-heart and talking about matters of the heart, actually. Especially if there's been some tension. And wow. He has a desire. Wow, and then there's the Phoenix. He wants to bring this back to life. Whatever connection you guys had or whatever, through the separation, it feels like the heart has grown fonder. And it's missing you. And wanting to really talk and have a deep conversation is what that feels like. Okay. Yeah, it feels like that's what's going to happen. You're going to have a deep conversation. Okay. It's actually on you now, Juanita. Oops. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, if you can post your question. Oh, you might be typing it up. Actually, I just thought about that. No, it's not on you yet, Bailey. It's on Juanita. We'll give her like another minute for Juanita. Because I swear she just popped in and asked who reading. So we're doing last call for Juanita to post. She might have jumped out. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, is that for some reason I've got a feeling she's typing it up. Oh, no, you got to retype it up. Yeah. Let me see. I'll try and go back. I'll try and do that. Hold on. I had to go all the way back up. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I see it. Okay. Need to know what? Okay. Oh, okay. I see now. Let me go all the way back down again. All right, I seen it. Who is he going to choose? The wife or the mom? What can you tell me? Choose the wife or the mom? What's he going to choose? What is the vibe of that? Wow. Distance, isolation, vacay. It feels like he's staying in isolation, but then you got the feminine. You're exhausted from this. I just seen that. There's the feminine energy, and then underneath that you've got the exhausted. Tell me about this. So choose the. That says divorce. Well, it also says divorce, ghosted, separation. There's something hidden. What's he gonna choose? Wow. It feels like do an invite, a proposal. I propose we do this or do that. It feels like after a little more time. I don't know. But tell me about this with this the stork. The dolphins. The rabbits. It feels like going back to the beginning. So it does feel like what you don't know what's being hidden is that something's been developing over time. It feels like renewing with the dolphin and the rabbits. Third party. Tower. It feels like don't worry about it because there might be a big blow up with the mother. Because that's the third person. There might be a blow up or a tower is going to happen with the mother energy. And it feels like there's going to be a sudden change. Don't worry. You and this person are going to talk. You and the catalyst. Moving forward. And the money. It feels like something's going to happen where it's going to be like a trip or driving to you and discussing something, like embracing something to do with like resources and finances and all that. It's going to work out in your favor. So seeing clearly, and the roses. Recognition and responsibility. It feels like he's going to choose you. It does. It really does feel like he's going to like, something's going to happen in this isolation and he's going to have to get away. I don't know if it is. I don't want to say that about somebody's mom. But it's kind of like realizing that the other energy is like unpredictable. Oh, I don't know. I didn't really see all that. I just seen something happens and it creates a tower and he comes back. Definitely. Okay. Okay. For Bailey, will I see AJ this month? What can you say about that? Hold on. That one's not really going to give me the answers I need. Okay. Will Bailey see AJ this month? There's some sort of denial. Ascending. Love. Yeah. You'll be going through a new phase in the love department. Something's going to be illuminated. Shedding some light. What is this? Let's see, CBJ, this. Wow. You're going to get some clarity. Pressure's on the Chariot to get this thing going. Moon, Cancer, communicating, Phoenix, and coming together, reconciliation. I would say there's going to be some, balance. It feels like have some balanced communication because there's a lot of pressure and some sort of like on a quest could get blocked if we overreact. So stay positive with the hummingbird. Lift out of negativity, be lightness. It's a lightness being. So just be light as a hummingbird and it'll plant the seeds. So there is growth and potential here where, yes, you could, but it feels like the detour is going to be like, well, how are we going to do this change? It feels like doing the planning for it, the world, because there's distance. And yeah, see, look, the vehicle, the this, the that, the planning on how this is going to happen. The trip, planning the trip. It feels like stay calm, be patient within the sense of the planning. Don't get mad if it takes a little bit longer than you wanted. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you're welcome, Juanita. Proposal. Okay. And for Jean, it's me as what? My friends' feelings. I feel like we need to get some true emotions on that there. For the Taurus friend, what is his feelings and intentions? Turning your back. This person likes your hair. Family. Ghosted. The love of children. And I love you. Wow. This person, memories. This person wants more. But it's like you're detached. Turning your back and all that. But there's something, I want to say something with your hair. I'm being drawn to that. And this person, clarify this. The journey. Walking away. Yeah, you're going to pursue your own path. Detour. Hold on, I'm going to put my glasses on. Right. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose you. That's for sure. The child. The key. Oh, no. You know what this is like? This is like a... Like what I don't want to say it like that. It's kind of like, if we have a child, then she'll stay. Right. This person wants to have a child with you. You've got child, like loving child, family, child, and the key. It's like to keep you, it feels like having a child. Kind of like what, some women do to trap men. This is a man wanting to trap you. A seed. He wants to plant a seed in you. And you want nothing to do with it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. The anchor, because he wants to keep you. He wants to anchor you with the child. That is my whole point. Anchor you with the child. That is quite literally what this person wants to do. And yep. That is so obvious. And then you've got the talking. Did you ever talk to him about family? Feels like you would be a gift, a family that would like, yeah, the rabbits and there's a card that flipped and I didn't even notice. The pressure's on. He wants to do it now. Just yeah. Wow, that is like seeing through it. Look, and that even says a birth of a son. This man wants to have a child with you. Point blank. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It's this one wants to have a child with you. Yes, absolutely. I mean, look, you've got the family, the child, and the proposal. And here you are turning your back and ghosting it. It's clear as day. Yeah. So good luck with that, Jean. Oh, my. How have the tables turned? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, hey, Kayla. Yeah, if more people show up, then I'll reopen the list. LJ, if you can, you're up. Better up. Why did I get that? I got Nelly. He had a song that says, "Better's up," whatever that is. You're welcome, Jean. That is funny. Oh, I just dumped all those cards. Jean, the deck I just used for your question just slid all over. I have to move it. I'll just put them there. Oh my goodness, it moved all of my cards. Okay. All right. It's okay. Okay, for LJ, I have people that try to be around my house. I was making this up, but I'm not. Oh, there's your question. I see it. Okay. What do we need to be aware of when it comes to these stalkers? Oh, you do? Scary. Okay. What advice do you have for Joy? Message. That's your spirit guides. Stability, the flow. With higher vibration. Abundance. This doesn't feel like the right deck. All right, we'll go to this one. Wow, I dropped that one kind of hard. That was weird. Okay. What? Yeah, it feels like going with spirit. What? The past. What else you need to know? Love and spirit. You're being protected. You are very protective, especially if you are like in a connection with someone, it is protected spiritually. And then you've got the past, like there is something triggered. Party. Extreme and risky. If there was something like some partying or okay, yeah, I would continue to keep it that way. There's something here with pain and a gamble. These are just like people you might have been around or something. Like if you had time where you like went out or you did things and they showing up. Whoa. There's that anxiety. What is drawing them? Because it's kind of like something's being put out there and they're being drawn to you somehow. Justice. Moving forward. Hermit. Containing. This is past karma. It's weird. I mean, maybe there's just a lot here where it's kind of like, well, there was pain and it was a gamble and you did the gambling and that something like that. And swans, death, sun, breaking free. Snake. This is very toxic. Oh, do you happen to know a feminine Pisces? Well, that is feminine energy, but a woman that's a Pisces. There's not really gender in tarot, so it could be something with somebody who has Pisces in their chart. It could be their moon. That's a current stalker of yours. That literally is what I'm getting right here. And there's some sort of like deception or betrayal. This feels like going and running and telling people business, like where you're at and getting people to do that. It feels like rallying up the troops to do some ending. She's the one, this one here. Yeah, this one here is the one that is doing the storm brewing. Yeah, it's somebody with Pisces in their chart. And they are causing this. Yeah, and then you got they're on a quest to like destroy. Oh. Yeah. And the child. It's childish behavior. And you might want to get a restraining order on this one. It feels like a lot of it comes back to that one, to the Pisces person. Yeah, it feels like the ringleader behind a lot of the stuff that you've got going on. Yes. So it feels like you might have to get some other higher people. No, this one, it could be a man. There's no gender, but I'm strongly getting a female energy. It's like riling people up. So, yeah. Her height is cut. I don't know what that means. You're welcome. I hope that made sense. And thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Hey, country. Welcome in. Okay, I don't know if there's more people in. There's only it says there's only 4 people here, so we can open the list one more time, and I'm only gonna keep it open for like 5 minutes if nobody else shows up. So we will do that, and if nobody shows up in like 5 minutes, then we'll just be done. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine because you donated, so you can get on the free one. Okay. Oh, ow, ow, ow. My leg. Jeez. I sat on my leg for too long. Oh, okay. So while that's getting done, I will pull in another little spread for anybody who's still watching. Okay. What do you have, please, Spirit? So basically, while I do this small little read for whoever needs to hear it, you can ask to be added, and we'll go from there. Backstabbed. I don't know if I want to do this. Heavily single in romance. That's pain cheating. So somebody's happily single and just wanting to deal with like the romance of it with no strings. Wow. It's kind of like a hit it and quit it energy. They just want the romance of it. They don't want anything else. And it's because people play mind games. The communication. Doorbell. This emperor. There's some misleading information here. I'm just saying this emperor person could be, they might be being misled. Oh, wow. And then you got a woman there again. Okay. Can we, no, because this person is just a playful. They're the dog. It feels like there's no strings. It's been talked about. Okay. So there's a masculine here who's dealing with 2 women. Mind you, this feels like a single man. And there's one that is feeling like they had been misled by this one. But it feels like it's been communicated. Like, no, there's no strings. It's almost like you knew what you were signing up for, and then it's the big old goodbye. Wow, this masculine is like, it's my way or it's none. I don't know what to say about that. What is this? I mean, raise a hands though. I just want to say, because I hear it all the time. Like women, no, I don't want to say it like that because that's like something I don't want to discuss. Like it's been told to me before too, like females can't really block emotions. You've got the blocking, the sleeping, holding back, this man's, but there is a man, Ace of Fire. And then it ends. Okay, so this really feels like there is a masculine around somebody where they're like, I want no strings. We can do that. You can come to the house and we can get down with the Ace of Wands. We can do that. However, no strings. I'm single. I'm free to do what I want to do. And one of them feels like I heard the word jaded. What's jaded? So like that's the messed over or feeling like you got the Magician. Oh, okay. They were put as options. So, okay. So whoever needs to hear this, there is a feminine in this who is trying to manifest this one back to them. Feels like be careful with that. Because that does mess with somebody's free will. And this is the no, I want them to choose me. But this masculine isn't choosing anybody. It's I don't want to do relationships. And somebody feels backstabbed by that. But it feels like it was made very clear in the beginning before anything happened. It feels like it was made clear at first that I'm single and I want it to remain that way. The strategy and complicated. But it feels like somebody's judgment was, I'll do this because maybe eventually it will lead to a relationship. No. It almost, nobody come for my head. Nobody come for my head. It honestly feels like, yeah, people, somebody, whoever this is, it feels like they're definitely trying to manifest this person to be with them. We don't do that. But it also feels like somebody they played themselves, if that makes sense. And steering clear to change. You cannot change. Oh, really? Crazy. Yeah, this is basically learning that you cannot change a person. If a person, wow, this third party here. Yeah. This is, but it's not a third party situation. I want to be very clear about that. This man, this masculine here, or this emperor here, he is friends with these people. He is happily single. This is a masculine who doesn't want to be in anything. They are stress free. They don't want to deal with the stress of that. And it feels like they made it clear that they just kind of want the romance, like the hit it and quit it type of thing. And it was made clear. And I keep wanting to say that because I don't know whose energy that is that's saying that. But I keep hearing that, like, it was made clear. I do not want a relationship. And he's been with at least 2 people. And one of them is trying to hold on to this one. And it's not going to happen because this masculine isn't going to do it. And the communication, they've already told you. They've made it very clear. It's not funny. I'm just saying. This masculine has made it very, very clear. And then you've got the feminine here who's like, geez, my throat. It's like putting out like misleading information. This is one that would go and tell other people like, no, I'm with them. That is mine. And yet they're really not. Okay, yeah. This isn't a person. This is like for whoever needed to hear a message. That's who that is. This person is purposely choosing that they are manipulating their own selves. And then they're trying to also manipulate this masculine, this emperor. That's not good to do. But you can't really trick the emperor. That is, you can't trick them. And somebody's trying to trick them. And it's not, they're an emperor. You can't really typically trick an emperor, just like you can't trick a empress. You can't really do that. So whoever that was for, good luck with that, because that was crazy. Feels like crazy town. And a working place affair is going to be illuminated. Wow. Bumping heads. Okay. I have no idea what's gone on in the collective lately, but there's a lot of that. Young, wild, and free, huh? I guess so. I'm not going to repeat that, what I just seen. Anywho, okay. If there's 2 I've been I would just go ahead and just post it because I was going to do that as long as while I was still doing that one there. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, and now we can start with questions. Wow, okay. That's cool. I'm glad I'm able to do that at times. Okay, for LJ, whatever comes. No, no, I immediately heard wrong deck. Okay, so this is not. Is it this one? Okay, I think it's this one. Okay. What does LJ need to know at this time for whatever comes out? Oh, these smell good. They smell like new cards. Okay. Mm-hmm. Balance. There's a balance here. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. Law of attraction and engagement. What? Trust the process. And there's some law of attraction, which you're trying to, something you want is going to be yours real soon. And you got an engagement with some balance. And what? The fishes. Okay, what is that? You might want to hunker down. Yeah, keep your finances balanced because there might be a big thing coming in that you're gonna. It feels like tightening up on those finances, keeping it balanced, and be optimistic because the white wolf and winning. Believe in your power and what it is that you have been communicating. If you putting something out to spirit that you want something, it's so yours. You're gonna win. And it's Wheel of Fortune. What's that? It feels like if you've been like having to do things on your own for so long, you might have thought that you were going to always have to do that. You're not. You're going to be lifted out of that with this engagement. The journey. You needed to learn like independence or something. And doing all of that. And your own inner strength. Wow. Which that's what most of us have to do. With a lot of these things that we have to learn and everything. The spiritual lessons. It's to see our own inner strength. And now, you got luck. And you get a reward. You're being rewarded. Wow, with the butterfly. And you're going to be doing some planning. Wow. And the child. And the church. Oh, my God. You are going to have a wedding. Wow. And then it's the birds. The birds. And you're going to be overly joyed. And you might be really nervous. Be careful because you don't need to, don't get, I almost said hot feet. It's not hot feet. It's cold feet. It feels like it's okay. It feels like be calm. But yes, it is happening. Marriage. It is. Wow. So it feels like you're going to want to start saving for that. I don't know if it is for the actual wedding or if it's for the honeymoon, but something you're going to want to save for because yay. That is exciting. I'm so excited for you. Yay. You'll have to tell us all about it. Goodness. Okay. Let's put these back on. Okay. My husband, get back together. If so, when? Okay. All right. Well, which deck? Okay. Get back together. If so, when? Cutting ties. Hold on. Blow up, new This is, jeez. Family. I mean, laughter. It feels like slow down and take some time out in nature. But there is some sort of cutting the ties. There's a new opportunity. Something to do with family. And then stopping and smelling the roses because of something about gossip or something. What is that? The moon. Child. Are you, how do I want to put this? The lion. Being heart-centered. And brave and bold. And what is it? Is the hate getting, because it feels like it's getting off track. Here. Let me get together. Something's off. Pressure. Domino effect. Do you, okay, now you did say, because it's coming up, and this person starts with the letter J. You did say that Juanita's your mom, right? And you're the child. If there is anything where you're being pulled into anything, I don't know why that's affecting what's going on with you, but it is. The lighthouse. And the bear. CEO. Restriction. And the opportunity. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on so I can read. For 3 years, he came and see me while I was there the whole time. But he was gone when I got out. Oh. Well, one thing I'm seeing is that there's something going on. Feels like there needs to be a heart-to-heart or being open here. But there's something to do with children. I don't know if you have children with him or if this is relating to back to the factor of with you being involved in some gossip or some talking about the things that are going on between the parents. There needs to be a cut. I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but that's what I'm seeing. And there's definitely something that children are being involved in. Like if you're the child and this has to do with the situation with your mom, it's being pulled in and it's doing something. There's a block with someone else. Okay. There was definitely something that came to light. Wow. Recognition. A parade of some sort. This marriage. Rejection. The map. The mirror. Something is going to happen right around the eclipse. It feels like go with the flow around when it comes to this relationship. If you want to have like a heart-to-heart or a coming back together with this person around the eclipse, it feels be very self-aware, see clearly, and keep your ego in check. It really does. And it also feels like if there is some gossip or something like that, whether that's with you or with somebody else, it feels like keep a tight lip. Don't get involved in it at the home, within the home, the heart and home, this family. It feels like don't really, oh, because then there's the victim in abundance and the olive branch, and it'll be repaired. Okay, I see what's happening. So it feels like during, like, you and this person might come back together, but it'll happen after the eclipse. But it feels like it's very important for you to pay attention to what is going on within an environment, because somebody's going to try and play a victim here. And it takes something off course. But if you stay tight-lipped and there's some repair going on, it'll work out. Oh. I don't know. Huh. I don't think I've ever really been fully stumped. That might be what it is that there's just a lot of energies around you or within this, in your energy or something. To me, it really feels like if you want something to come back together, it feels like pay attention around the eclipse and don't gossip with anybody about anything, even if you would want to, or something really kind of, because it's toxic. You got the devil here with the dominoes. It creates a cause and effect, and you don't want to be involved in that, especially like around a family situation. You just don't want to, whether that is within your home or, I mean, I did see children, so it could be between like a son and a daughter, something like that. It feels like stay in the flow of it. Don't pick sides. Don't do any of that. Just stay flowy. Okay. And it's going to switch something for you. And I mean, it talks about the laughter, healing, joy, all of that. Alrighty. I hope that made sense. Oh. Crazy. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like really gossipy. And gossip is, the worst. Okay. All right. For our country, I put my glasses back on. Okay. What's the energy surrounding these tiny network? Okay. Okay. What is the energy? What is the vibe? The vibe. Country. Sneaking out. Puzzled. Paperwork. Nightlife. Nurturing and recharge. Love affair. Oh, you're going to get a little, It feels like while you're at work, if you deal with anything that has to do with like papers or anything, you're going to need to get recharged, because there's something that is like, you're going to get confused about, or there's going to be a conflict, like with paperwork or something like that. And then the nightlife, you've got the nurturing and a recharge with the little love affair. You're going to get some healing. I hear some Marvin Gaye. Is that Marvin Gaye? I forgot who sings that, but it's the star. Fully engaged. Okay. Passion. Whoa. This man is gonna try and take the lead here. And I told you it's the man. He's gonna take the initiative and and rip off the Band-Aid and Judgment and the Tree and the Proposal. Lineage and the Wheel of Fortune. This feels like round and round we go. Where's gonna stop? No. Wow. This is wow, rising above it. The ability. It feels like the ability to the boomerang. See if you want more. The woman. Oh my God, you're gonna say yes. Because it feels like you need a recharge. Yeah, about that. That's you might be tired though and be like, oh my God, I'm tired. I don't want to do this again. But then there's the Emperor. Again, he's gonna be very energetic. The leader. Wow, because he might be sipping some wine. And he's the good stuff. He might be really good at fitness. What are the things that are coming out of my mouth? The man is actually, he's going to be the wow, instigator. He's going to ignite it. It's going to be, yeah, there's going to be some sort of liquid courage there. There's going to definitely be some fun and the baggage. Fireworks. This person, he is going to like become clingy and the thrill, but heightened emotions. You're going to be watching a movie. You might watch a movie. The flamingos and the microphone and justice. It feels like, you know what? You might not even be what kind of paying attention. You might actually see flamingos like on the movie screen or something. You might see that. And then it feels like that I'm talking so loud. But it feels like that's going to let you know, like, it's due process. Or make one, wow, quick action. It's going to be like a moment in time. And, passionate. Devil. It's conviction. The offer will be made right then. And it's like you're going to contemplate it, take a deep breath, and then you're going to say yes. Oh my gosh, there might be some handcuffs in the bedroom. While you have fun. It's a fairy tale. It's a coin toss. You can have whatever you like. Cha 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 cha. Wow. I don't know. It's like happily ever after in the morning. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, that was fun. This one, I'm gonna tell you, that's not an energy that just does it. Yeah. They're not a quickster. They're not. So you're probably gonna. I heard wibble with it, wobble with it. What is that? Bobble, wibble with it. Wow. What is that song? What is that song? It's like wiggle with it, wobble with it, something. It's the wobble song. Is that a thing? The wobble song. You might be wobbly in the morning. Oh my goodness. You have fun with that, because my goodness. Jeez. Let me see. I can't even read the screen. Yes, there is. Healing Hearts, there is. In the box below, or June's posted it on the side too. Yeah. Wobble with it, wobble with it. Get in there. Hey, hey. Yeah, see, I hear that in my head. Oh my God, that's hilarious to me. Oh my God. Don't play that song, but you could. But oh my God. I can't stop. Oh my god. 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 That's funny. Okay, let me see. I think I remember you being Aries time ago. Oh, well, hey, welcome in. I don't remember. It's been a while. I took like a 2-year break. I'm glad you found us. Yes, we are back on here and we are back at it. My healing time was done. Victoria, I don't remember. Victoria, I'll have to, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I'll have to go back all those reads before and look it up and see, but I don't know if I will. But yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm so glad that I am back. It's so fun now. But yeah, and then country you have no, nobody remembers any of this once the live ends. Yeah. I love that country. Yes. Everybody erase your memories once the live ends. Believe me, I don't remember any of them. Okay. And yeah, we got our eyes on you. Okay, and I did get that from Healing. So thank you for that donation. And you have fun with that country. I don't want details. You don't have to come back and report. I've seen enough. You just have fun. That's what I'm gonna say. It feels like it's well needed. And be careful of seeds being planted. Just FYI. All right. All righty. Oh yeah, if you can post your question. Healing Hearts 77. And thank you for that donation. I really, really appreciate it. Get in there. Yeah. Okay, stop. I need to focus. Whew. I'm definitely saging my room after this live. Oh my God. It lingers sometimes, you guys. I'm not even going to kid around. It lingers. And I don't need it to. All right. Okay. So me and this guy, Aries, had been at odds because drum at work. I've been dating him for a year. We're currently not talking. Okay. Okay, so what's the question? Okay. She was definitely mad about something and the nurse said that. Why? The energy is kind of weird towards him today. But what is his energy? Oh, okay, what is his energy? Okay, here we go. What is the energy or the vibe? Aries healing energy. And what is the energy? Okay. What does that energy look like? Can you tell me about the energy, please? Towards healing. Okay. What? Romance. Okay. Feminine energy. Okay. I was about to I don't know why, but it made me like super mad when I first seen that. It feels like if he was told a lie about you being because like trapped and being like, I don't like saying this word, but it feels like it's that Jezebel. And it feels like being free from that. But then you've got the romance with the divine feminine here. So it almost feels like loving, that says moving on, letting go, loving you. The other person that said this, There was a deception. Yeah, you were right. They were jealous of you. It feels like figuring out or finding out, especially if that person wanted to date. Yeah, you got the Justice card. The stars. Detour. It was a delay, the separation, a hostile environment. There. He's going to be making some, yeah, that's why. It feels like he figures out that the reason why it was stated or something like that happened, especially if something was said like you cheated or you were talking to somebody else or whatever it was. He finds out that it was a lie. He does. And there's going to be some, because he cares for you. Definitely. You got love here and romance and all of that and making some stable changes. It feels like going within. The cold, hard truth. He's going to see the cold, hard truth because at this time he's like uncertain. Yeah, because he's an ostrich. He's like avoidance. He's avoiding something. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Yeah, that was all a lie. And it feels like he just is like avoiding it. He wasn't seeing something. But then you've got the satisfaction that also talks about romance, harmony, the labyrinth. Feels like it's complicated, but fireworks. Feels like he's going to try and court you after some time. The roundabout and the crew. It feels like just stay positive. It's going to be seen. You're going to get a renewal after a hardship. You definitely will. With this one. He's part of, you're going to be working together again. And he needs to get his head out of the sand. Like right now, he's got his head in the sand. Literally. It feels like. And it's like, can you come up for some, which isn't the good thing, because normally when people are like, you come up for some air, is because they're, they're doing that. And it feels like soon they will come up for the Wheel of Fortune. Don't worry. There's going to be a sudden change. It literally says, don't worry. Let me see. Right. I mean, you got to pay attention to that too. Because, wow. See, you got the elephant though. Easily remove. Oh, wow. It came underneath with the woman. Easily removing the obstacle, which is the woman. He told you that? This might be you need to move on and let it go. Because for someone to believe that, and that's just a different woman, and they're going to say that, you might need to be the one to walk away from that. Separate and soul searching. And then this person is going to be like, I won't let you go. They become like a psycho. Well, you don't be that. I don't want to say that about somebody. It just feels like they are not right. Right. Yeah. I don't know. Illumination, the truth. And it's going to get discovered that you were not lying. The cope. And it's too late. Wow. It feels like by the time he figures it out, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's going to lead them to having to cope some other way. It feels like, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. Oh, he's acting obsessed now? Yeah. Nope. Traffic ticket. They might get a traffic ticket. That would be crazy if you find out that this person who's been like, whatever, reckless, they were a reckless lover. And then you find out, well, you got a speeding ticket, buddy. Oops. That's not your fault. It's just, I'm telling you, Spirit has a way of making people wake up and realize things. And a lot of times it hits them in their pocket. So, yeah, that's funny, but not funny. Okay. So I really hope that answered your question, and thank you so very much for donating. I really, truly appreciate it. And welcome back. It is so great to, see people who were on here a long time ago and then they get back. It's been a while, but we are now back all the time. So welcome and thank you. And I think that is going to be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, for asking your questions, for donating and supporting the channel. I truly, really appreciate it. And I will be back on tomorrow for another daily and for questions. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you then, guys. Bye.